Question 24. You want your an ammeter to have the high or low resistance. Actually, this very wrong statement, but I will explain it. I will have two cases. The case number one, if I need to measure the current inside the series circuit. For example, let's assume this will be 2 and the voltage is 12. So the actual current, it will be 12 over 2, it will be 6 ampere. Okay. But if I don't know how many circuits there is or how amount of circuit of resistance inside, just I will insert an ammeter device to measure the resistance. And the resistance here and the ammeter has a resistance. Ammeter has a resistance. For example, let's assume 1. For example, 1. So current will be 12 over 2 plus 1, 12 over 3 equal 4 ampere. See the difference? Because I insert an ammeter and ammeter has a resistance equal 1 ohm, and that's increase the total resistance. Increasing of total resistance will decreasing the current. So I need very small amount of resistance inside the ammeter. So I need very low resistance. Okay, in case number 2, when I need to measure, suppose we have, just assume we have a small pipe here and there is LC4, you know the LC4, there is selector of resistance. We have 2 mega ohm and we have 10 mega ohm. Very huge resistance. This will be connected to positive and this will connect to negative to the half cell. And we measure the potential in the for the pipeline. So why I chose very huge resistance, because if I have a small amount of current, for example 1 ampere, for example just 1 ampere, and I have 200 mega ohm, I will get very huge voltage dropped in this resistance. Okay, for example 200 megavolt, very huge. When I have 10 mega ohm and I have 1 ampere, I will get 10 megavolt. So I need very huge resistance. I will take this one to take very accurate reading, voltage reading. Winner for pin is to conduct a parallel or perpendicular to the pipe. Already I solved it in experiment number 3, I think. This one also, the resistivity is always measured, and I already mentioned in experiment number 3 also. The resistivity equal 2 by AR. I said A in centimeter and R in ohms. So the resistivity will be ohms centimeter. Okay. This terminology, another name for the metallic path is electromagnetic path. Already we have this one because I said for you we have main component to allow current to take place, which is anode, cathode, electrolyte, and metallic path or electronic path. metallic bath, and electrolyte, which is the soil or water, whatever, and metallic bath or electronic bath. In a parallel circuit which remains the same, this I will leave it for you, very simple question. In series circuit, what remains the same or constant? I will leave it for you, very simple. A small anode and large cathode. Is desirable or not? It's very simple. If we have very huge pipeline and very small anode, is it good or not? What will happen here? And if we have opposite, for example, we have very small pipeline and very huge anode, is it good or not? Here, question number 31, the pH of environment around the cathode. The pH around the cathode, because the cathode, the cation, which is carry positive charge, will come to the cathode, and because the cathode has negative charge here, okay, coming from the anode through the metallic path, and the cation will be here, okay, for hydrogen, for example, hydrogen ion will come here, and there is electron will react together and will get hydrogen gas. Okay, so this one is acidic, will come to cathode and will react, and after time all acidic ion will disappear. That means the hydrogen, the environment around the pipeline will be alkaline. So the answer will be A, become more alkaline due to production of hydroxyl ions and removal of hydrogen ion. Electrochemistry, this terminology, electrical and chemistry, is the deviation of chemistry that deals with transfer of electrical charge. This is not term of applied study, this is very long. Gaining of one or more electron, this rig. Reduction is gaining. There is a question. Now, oxidation is oil. Oil is leaving electron. Just see the answers. This, yeah, wrong. Involve the movement of electron anode to the cathode. Okay. Lose. Just search about lose. Is the correct answer. Reduction, gaining. D will be gaining of electron. This rig and this oil. Corrosion cell, we have anode, we have cathode, we have electrolyte, we have metallic bath. So anode, cathode, electrolyte, metallic bath. Electrolyte, what's the electrolyte? The gaining? No. Losing? No. Anode, cathode? No. Equal to the reciprocal of resistivity? No. So solution, ionized solution capable of conducting electricity. This is the correct answer, B. Okay. External circuit, this is not accurate, just remove it, because external circuit, we use it, this term, we use it for CP system, but here involve the movement of electron anode to the cathode for reduction reaction occur, or the movement of ions cation away from the anode, or involve the movement of I don't know what does it mean external circuit, because there is circuit. External circuit we call it for the CB system. Leave this question. 38, the current flow. The current flow, I already mentioned this. Try to answer this question. The current flow. Noble, so I will leave it for you. Noble. Which more noble is the cathode or anode? Okay, I will leave it for you, this question. Active, also the same. I will leave it for you. How does the current flow? Try to answer this question. What causes of current flow? Very good question. Try to solve it. And the last question, polarization. The polarization, actually, I will explain it here. The polarization, and you choose the correct answer. Okay, what's the polarization? I already mentioned if I have here in the same pipeline anode and cathode. The anode the current flow from anode to the cathode through the electrolyte. And for example, here I have active, the anode is active, minus 850, and cathode more noble, minus 700. Because of current flow here, current will flow over the time. Current will flow over the time. So the potential for the cathode will increase. The potential for the cathode will increase to reach minus 840. And this will decrease, will become minus 840. So this is the terminology of polarization. Polarization, the potential will change over the time. For example, if we have here the anode more negative and here cathode more positive, the potential for the cathode will go more electropositive and anode will become more electronegative,